Shalom, starting off giving all glory and praise to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone. Salutations to the Akims, the Akos, the brothers and a few sisters pushing the truth. This brother coming in from the, this is Brother Shark coming in from the camp, Children of Light. And as we've been reporting on, all the brothers have been reporting on the fires, the California fires going on. That's kicking off. And I don't even know exactly how long it's been going on. What, about 2 weeks? Up to 2 weeks. And as I was watching the camp channel, the brothers, Urala Ah and the elder Yahweh Kanan, and they was reporting on it. The death tolls went up to about 16 people. So it went from 5 November 5th to 11, which was yesterday. Now it's 16. As a matter of fact, I was looking up a list of people that died. Let's see. List of people. And yeah, we'll go into that real quick. And there's one thing you would notice out of all the people that died, a lot of them were elderly people. And this is the same one I was reading. So that's good. It says at least 16 people have been killed in the deadly wildfires still raging across Los Angeles as officials warn the death toll is likely to rise. The victims include a man who died. All right, this is where it gets, this is where it takes a turn for the worse. It says the victims include a man who died still clutching a garden hose, and a woman who was unwilling to leave her pets. Now think about who that is, man. It's your everyday American citizen. And you gotta be extreme. You gotta be the worldliest person ever to do this. People so attached to their homes, and they seen everybody else's homes going to, being set ablaze by unstoppable, uncontrollable fires, along with the tornadoes that come from the fires and the winds. That they actually just saying we gonna let it burn through, and that's exactly why Judgment Day is gonna take place, how it is. We've been prophesying for a long time how the last day is gonna take place, like the elder was talking about ICBM missiles, with Yahushua coming back. And if one doesn't believe that, for whatever reason, why would the Lord destroy America with ICBM missiles and all these people? That's because you don't understand prophecy. You don't understand the Bible. You don't have a spiritual eye to see, okay? Because you had a spiritual eye, you understand scriptures like Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12, when it tells you we deal with spiritual powers and spiritual powers, and to paraphrase it, in wickedness in dark places, high places. Because just like the elect, we the elites of Israel, we're the elect, the electoral. You have the elite and the elect of the world. Because whose world is this? On this side is Esau's world. Going back to the blessing that he received from Isaac. Remember when Rebecca had 2 sons, Jacob and Esau. Jacob, we all know he pulled the ultimate finesse and took the blessing from Esau. That's how it's supposed to be set up. And Jacob was left with the to rule the heavens under Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Esau was left to rule the world that we in today. That's why he got our ass all 12 tribes in captivity, North, South, and Central America, and spread abroad in the four corners of the earth, the rest of the world. And guess what? We all divided. And it's the only captivity that we don't know that we're Israelites in. But just wanted to, bring that out. Let's get back to the point, to the lesson. It says, we'll see. A further 13 people have been reported missing in Los Angeles County. So people still trying to find their family members. You don't know if they stayed and was engulfed in the flames and turned to ashes, or you don't know if they tried to flee to the mountains or got picked up. You don't know where they at. The grim work of sifting through the devastation continued Saturday with teams conducting systematic grid searches with cadaver dogs. All right, so we're gonna read the details of the victims. We got Victor Shaw, who that's an Israelite man. You can obviously see it. It's light skin. He got no beard. Straight heathen lifestyle. Former courier driver Victor Shaw was found dead in the driveway of his Altadena home. Victor, the 66-year-old, was discovered clutching the hose pipe as he attempted to put out the flames. So look at this. Shaw's sister told how she begged him to evacuate and even packed up his possessions for him, but he was unwilling to leave his home, telling her, "Let me just sit here for a few minutes." That's the ultimate Jake talk for you, the ultimate nigga talk for you. Let me just sit here for a few. What was he doing? He was trying to reminisce on all his things, looking at all his little achievements in life, his awards, everything he ever won under his daddy Esau's system. You know, everything, all the money he don't spend, put it to the home, and how he fixed it up just how he wanted to. Come on, he's 66. He been working since he was what, 20, 16, 15, 17. He got 40 years of, making money, retire. I'm pretty sure he had a wife and all that, kids. We staying out there. So he was trying to reminisce on it, but guess what? The Most High Yahweh had a different path for you, buddy. Your path was to be destroyed by fire. Literally. Crazy looking Edomite. I don't even want to look at this motherfucker. She 85. She refused to leave her pets behind. You alright. That was your judgment. That's what you get. There we go. Another Israelite. 67. Anthony Mitchell, 67, and his son Justin died in the Eden fires. They were waited for an ambulance. So that's the Isaiah chapter 30. Okay, let's go ahead and get there real quick. Matter of fact, we're going to read it a little bit more, then we're going to get the precept. Anthony Mitchell, 67, and his son Justin died in the Eaton fire as they waited for an ambulance. Mitchell was an amputee, so he had, I don't know if it's a leg, arm, pretty sure it's probably a leg, so he in a wheelchair, just say. But he got a body limb missing, so he already handicapped. While Justin had cerebral palsy, which is what, a brain condition. Mitchell's daughter, Hajimi White, said, "They didn't make it out," said White. "He was not going to leave his son behind no matter what." It's very hard. It's like a ton of bricks just fell on me. Now, I don't know if she mean that mentally, like as a thought of grievance of her father, or if she talking about physically. But hey, guess what? That was happening too. What's the story? The three little piggies. You got to put your house. If you build your house by the sticks, the big bad wolf come blow it down. Well, shit. They had the brick houses. They was able to stand up, but guess what? Big bad wolf said, "I'm gonna take the wind and I'm gonna add fire this time." And we know who the big bad wolf is. It's Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. But it was something highlight this point when he says, at the top it says Anthony Mitchell and his son Justin died in the Eaton fire as they waited for an ambulance. So let's get that precept. Isaiah chapter 30. Because while you sitting here trying to wait for a motherfucker to come rescue you, save you, you would have been in this truth. You wouldn't have to, you would have been saved already from the one who took you out. He's either going to save you or purge you, And if you're in the truth, he's going to be saved. And if you're not in the truth, it's one of the 2/3, then you're just going to have to be deleted. We'll see you on the other side. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children. See that? The rebellious children. Ones who didn't listen to the word, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that may add sin to sin, that walk down to go into Egypt, that's America, spiritually known as Egypt, because the same thing was going on, and we're going to actually get that too. Matter of fact, I'm going to go right into that precept after I read this. They walk down to go into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. All right. Therefore, shall the strength of Pharaoh be your modern day Pharaoh will be your what? Your president. Your government. Trump, Biden, your governor of California. I'm pretty sure motherfuckers looking at him like, okay, what's the next move? What we about to do? Where we about to go? We lost everything. Everything burned in the fire. What we got now? Nothing. What do you want us to do? We gonna go to North California? We gonna go to Washington, Oregon? What we gonna do? He ain't got no answers because he can't control. He ain't got no power. See that? You got physical power. Yeah, you got a little wickedness. A little power on the left hand side when it comes to the wickedness spiritually. But we talking about the Creator, man, the Most High Yahweh. He orchestrates everything on his playing field. This is like a game to him. All right. The world is, how he got the saying that he got the whole world in his hands. Well, yeah, we might have learned that in church coming up and all that, but that ain't all peaceful as it seems. That's why I tell you, the scriptures say it's a fearful thing to fall in the hand of the Most High. We gonna get that too. Cause see how everything is going together with the scriptures. We able to link everything in the world and why people having these thoughts and what's going on and why this is happening. And you just thinking it's just part of the world, right? No, it is. Everything is orchestrated. It's prophecy. But let's keep reading. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 2. They walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked in my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Okay. So we're going to go here real quick. Okay, yeah. So since this was already on the screen, I'll just go into this verse. Okay, so I looked up, did Egypt get plagued with fire in the Bible? Now we talking about, physical Egypt. Yes, the first Egypt. All right, the Egyptians, Pharaoh, battle with the Israelites. You know how it go. Moses, Aaron. Okay. And that was a part of their plague. It says, yes, Egypt was plagued with fire in the Bible as part of the seventh plague, which involved hail and fire. Okay, let's see. It says, description, the Bible describes the hail is falling with fire flash in the midst of it. Yes, it said it was a miracle in the midst of a miracle. I'm trying to find well, I ain't got to really look it up. But yeah, that's how it was described as a miracle in the midst of a miracle. Because think about that. If you got hail flying out the air, which is hail is a large piece of ice. So you got a baseball, but fuck a baseball. We talking about the Most High Yahweh dealing with this. So, that hail flying out the sky was probably the size of cars and trucks, like a meteor coming at you with fire. Because that's all a meteor is. Well, a comet. A comet is a ball of ice, a big ball of ice and gases. So just like a damn comet coming at you. We can get a picture. Matter of fact, let's do some researching real quick. Because, the Lord created the heavens anyways. So we get to actually explore and research and learn what the Lord can use to take a motherfucker out. Bring judgment on the earth. A comet is primarily made up of ice, dust, and rock. Dirty snowball comet composed of frozen gases like water. Okay, now watch this. Can a comet hit Earth? Yes, comet can hit Earth, although the chances are very low. Large comets impacting Earth are considered extremely rare events, happening perhaps one every few 100,000 years, which we know the Earth is no more than 11,000 years old, so like 12,000 years old. Man only been on the Earth 5,000 years, around that time period. But anyways, so yeah, and this is what a comet looks like. It's AI, but yeah, it's big ass rock. Which the scripture, well, it's ice, a big ice rock. So man, Yahweh Shai is not playing with the world. He got all the weapons in his arsenal to back it up. So let's see, let's get that next precept. It's a fearful. Okay, let's see. Hebrews 10:31. And I don't think people understand this. See that, like the brothers was saying, Urala I and Eliyahu Kanan. People in California now, they see what's going on and they praying to their false gods and all this, and Jesus Christ, Jesus Christos, all this. But as true prophets, we know the true power. We're gonna keep repeating his name. Whether we say it 10 times in the video, 25 times, you're gonna always continue to hear this. Even in the heavens. That's when it's gonna be truly exalted. Everybody gonna know the name. Yahweh Shemi Hawashah. Verse Hebrews 10:31. I'm gonna start up 30. For we know him that have said, vengeance belongeth unto me, and I will recompense, saith the Lord. And again the Lord shall judge his people. Who are his people? The Israelites. That's why we see him, brother man, on the screen, one that died in the fire. I wish I still had him on the screen. He looked like a peanut. I mean, not the peanut, Mr. Potato. For we know that him that have said, vengeance belongeth unto me, I will recompense, saith the Lord. And again the Lord shall judge his people. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. Okay. And us occupants, we even have testimonies with this, because the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, he deals with us personally. He deals with us personally and accordingly. So we don't get no passes. And if we going off, it's a quick what? Chastisement. You can use that word. But if you find yourself, doing whatever, it's like a quick correction, reproof. Your spirit be like, nope, let me straighten up. Let me get back into the righteous spirit. Because Romans 3:23, we all sinners, we all fall short of the glory of God. Okay. Now, since I covered, and I didn't know I was gonna go 17 minutes into the California fires. I was speaking other things, but that's what had to come out. That's what the Spirit brought out. Now, as all that is going on, remember, and this has been on the back burner, there's certain things in the world that come out day by day that it's national headlines and world headlines, global headlines. So I was thinking, I'm pretty sure California fires, I'm pretty sure they watching that all around the world. Like, dang, America really getting beat up, if you will. They really getting judged. Because these other countries, they believe in God, whether it be they gods or whatever. They understand spiritual things happen. That's like the Taj Mahal in India catching fire, Motherfucker like, dang, that's the most royal, demonic. That's the most visited place, the most famous place in India. And it got burned by a fire, the whole thing, just like Hollywood to America. Anyways, as all that's going on, you can't forget, one, President Trump is about to be the newly elected second-term president. If we want to get precise, Donald J. Trump, T Money as we like to call him, is about to get elected president in 9 days, January 21st, because January 12th. And this just came out today. Remember, Biden got 9 days left. And remember, once again, these are all just puppets played by the elites. Okay, go say this, and when this press conference come up, I need you to say this and that and this, so the people can think this, but the whole time, they got a whole different agenda. NWO. Biden urges immediate ceasefire and call with Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, Israeli security delegation in Qatar for Gaza talks. So, U.S. President Joe Biden spoke on Sunday with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, said the White House, as U.S. officials race to reach a Gaza hostage and ceasefire deal before Biden leaves office on January 20th. Biden quote unquote stressed the immediate need for a ceasefire in Gaza and return of the hostages. So Because Biden understands what? If I don't get these people out, these hostages out of Israel, or let's see, who is it? Officials race to reach a Gaza hostage and ceasefire. Okay, yo, if I don't get these hostages dealt with and these people to stop shooting at each other, when Trump come in, oh, he all about that. So he finna change the whole narrative in less than a month, we'll say, of America going from all this ceasefire to what? Motherfucker play with us, it's over. We coming at you. Alright? So that's what Trump is all about. War, we already know that. That's why the water to y'all about you out shot for electing that man again. And then what? Bringing America into that what spirit? That fight spirit. With him and along with his buddy Elon Musk. It says Israel plan to use tax revenue it collects on behalf of the Palestinian Authority to pay nearly 2 billion shekels, or 544 million in US dollars, debt to state-run Israel Electric Company, said Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich on Sunday. That don't sound like no Hebrew name, Bezalel. Well, that does, Bezalel, but Smotrich? The fuck? That don't sound like no Hebrew. You motherfuckers over there faking it to you, trying to think you finna make it, but you not. Revelations 12 and Revelations 2 and 9. The synagogue of Satan say they're real Jews, but they not. All right. So anyways, and yeah, by the way, all that money that the United States, quote unquote, sent to Ukraine and Israel, they sent them hundreds of millions for what, weapons and all. How you gonna send a motherfucker $100 million, right, for weapons and war and all this? But then now you want a ceasefire. So where all that money going? Oh, we see where it's going. You just paying their debts off. You help paying their debts off. We gonna send y'all $100 million and just say it's for the war and protecting y'allself. But the whole time it's really we want y'all to stop the war and put a ceasefire. Man, say look, it's a dirty game out here, man. These world politics and just Esau running it, messing it up. Job 9:24, earth is given to the hand of the wicked. So yeah, he running a dirty game out here. That's why he gotta be purged too. He gotta be purged. Cleansed from your leadership on this earth. Your wicked rulership. Now let's see. And yeah, that's really about it for that. Did I have something else? Yeah, I was also looking up Trump and how he felt about Syria, Iran, and it's pretty much the same shit. They saying like he wanted to talk about ceasefire, but that was all in October, November. Cause remember that was the hot headline. What 2-3 months ago, October, August, September, October, November, mid-November. And then everybody switched into the holiday flow, the Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving, the December celebrations with Christmas, New Year's coming in. And then we got the Super Bowl, Valentine's. So all these pagan, American, Babylonian rituals and worship, demonic worship. Once all that, because come on now, put 1 and 2 together. Once all the fun is done, then it's time to get down to business. Remember that. Once Saturday and Sunday you come, you had your fun, your weekend, you got your rest, you went out, had a good time, chill with the homies, chill with the friends, family, did this, did that. Now you got a Monday through Friday, you back on your regular day by day, trying to get your daily bread. Same thing in society. Just like our life is on a schedule, same thing for the global. One immediate action happens, boom, something major. Then next thing you know, couple weeks, maybe a few months go by, then something else major. That's what we've been seeing these last few years since the pandemic. The pandemic happened. We ain't gonna never get out of this. Then the pandemic ended. Oh, we good. We back to then motherfuckers waxed even worse and worse in their daily doings. We know all about it, right? We see it every day. You can't miss it. And then some shit happened. And I don't even have to go all the way back. We don't been prophesying and doing videos where they be 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 5 minutes, hour, 2 hours. But it's outside multiple hours. We all been reporting on what's going on. So let's stay recently. Everybody turning up Christmas presents, going broke, trying to buy motherfuckers presents. New Year's come in, ball drop. 6 hours into New Year's, right? Supposed to be the most joyous celebration in America. And then guess what? Motherfuckers drop dead dying in New Orleans. And it's not just no regular typical death. It's like motherfuckers mass shooting. Somebody just get out of the car. No, this motherfucker did it on some Vin Diesel shit. He ran some people over, hopped out, started shooting at the police. Then some IED explosives, bombs went off. He got meta glasses to where before he even did all this, a few hours earlier, he riding through on the bike through Bourbon Street and looking around. You can see the people. He, portraying the layout and all this, man. Esau is the devil. White man is the devil. He's setting all this up. If you can't see that, then just stay away from me because you got a judgment coming. Quick and fast, hard. So we're going to get a couple more scriptures and I'm out. Matthew 10:34. It says, think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. Yahweh Shah speaking. And that's what we seeing, man. That's what we seeing. Judgment. People wondering why things is happening, going on earth right now. Whether it be to them, to their families, or just things that they see. Show them Matthew 10:34. All right. That's all you got to do. And tell them, oh yeah, by the way, Jesus Christ, right? You believe in Jesus Christ? Or we use that name, because that name doesn't have any power, so that's just the name. That's just the title. All right. So that's how you got to talk to these people though, because they don't know you how about Shem Yahshua. But you believe in Jesus Christ? Okay, look. He said this. Check this out, Matthew 10:34. What do you think that means? He ain't coming to send no peace, equality, and everybody be happy, and that's what y'all perceive it as. No, he told the man, said straight up, I'm coming to send a sword. And what does a sword do? Kill. You don't have a sword sitting in your house just looking at it. You a soldier in the army. And we finna go to battle. But this is my favorite sword. But this the only sword I got, so I'ma just take my shield. No. You taking the weapons of warfare that you need to be successful to make it out. Y'all ain't got the spiritual weapons of warfare, all right? Y'all ain't got that knowledge, power, and wisdom of the Bible. Well, so like knowledge and wisdom of the Bible, and we will get our power back. Just know that Israel will get our power back. Now I'm gonna hit the second Ezra chapter 15 real quick, and I'm gonna end it. It says, and we pretty much familiar with this chapter, brothers. So I'm gonna start it for time's sake, because from 1 to all the way to where I'm finna go to that's all meat, right? That's all good. But starting at verse 9, it's like 10. Behold, my people is led as the flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. So verse 10, when it says, I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. So stop thinking and believing this shit finna go on forever. And America is finna go on for 15, 20, 30, 50 plus 100 years. And you're going to live to see utopian societies and floating cars. And stop thinking that. You're not going to see that. You're going to see that in the kingdom of heaven. That's where you're going to see that. Get your mind, quit being so earthly, so carnal. Okay? Think outside the box for once. Quit. What has America done for you? God damn it. gave you a hurt back every week. Every week is a different hurt body part in these people, especially Israelites. Come on now, Wisdom of Solomon tells you in the first chapter, I want to say the second chapter, we shall work the creature speedily as in youth. Meaning Esau gonna work you until you just literally can't work no more, and then get mad at you for not being able to work and taking off. You just make sure you bring a doctor's pass and guess what? So what is there to like about this place and love about this place? And on top of everything, the conditions that you in, the Lord said He gonna destroy this place. Come on now, you still trying to dwell here? Fuck that. Verse 10, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them to, it's late. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before. Is the Lord a man of false word? No. We just read that the seventh plague in Egypt that happened thousands of years ago was what? By hail and fire. Are we not seeing the same thing in California? Fire? Not the hail part. This time just fire again. And what? The Lord decided He wanted to switch it up. He went from hail and fire to Egypt, in Pharaoh's Egypt, to now in America is fire and wind. Which wind makes what? Tornadoes. So, hey, pick your poison. We'll see. And He said, and will destroy all the land thereof. Verse 11. Verse 12, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High Yahweh shall bring upon it. Okay, we reading this, and as we reading this, that's what's going on out here. So can't act like it's not. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful constellation. Brought the hail back. But guess what? When it says their seeds shall fail, they that till the ground shall mourn. California, we just saw that, matter of fact. Remember, it just was the elder brought this up. I believe it was last year or 2023. Those California vineyards, the grape vineyards, they all got burned up. You know, that's pretty much just for wine. You know, you don't have to live off of wine. You want to live off of, water and livestock. Well, guess what? California got all that too. I buy things from grocery stores and it say from different berries and fruits from California, So if all that's getting burned up, that means that I'm all the way in Texas. I'm getting affected. The people that's in that immediate area, they the first ones to get affected. And they're going to be affected the hardest because that's where they get their stuff from. All right, now you got to try to go out your way just to make ends meet. Imagine that. Imagine just for you and your family to eat. You got to drive. Just for you and your family to have dinner, food, you got to drive or go out 6 to 7 hours out the city. Different shelter. Maybe it's a shelter an hour out, but they all booked up. They ain't got nothing. They ran out of resources. Too many people coming in. So you got to go 6 to 7 hours every day or something like that. If you can even make it. Man, nobody want to be doing that all day, every day, So honestly, at the end of the day, I'm about to bring this list to an end. With, within this 33 minutes, 34 minutes going on with me speaking, at the end of the day, we bring it out every day. Just follow Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Build yourself up as much as you can in the faith, in the truth, in the word. We not perfect. I'm not perfect. None of the brothers is perfect. But guess what? We have the blessing that nobody else on this earth has. And that's the blessing of the truth to understand what's going on. And that's what's going to make us perfect. All right? That's what's going to strengthen our spirit and build us up. Because as we're seeing judgment in America right now is happening with fire, this is just the minor. All right? When we get beamed up in the chariots, that's where perfection takes place for us. And Yahushua is going to come down with a major fire with the angels and go ahead and finish this place off so we can have our turn to shine, our time to shine. Which that is found in 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of that fall of Africa. So with that, I hope
brothers was edified. Salaki on the, like I said, man, my, it's pretty late, so kind of stumbling over my words. But until next time, shalom.